This program proudly brought to you...
Toyota Victoria Carnival sale. Oh, what a feeling.
Good morning, everyone, and welcome to the fourth and final day of the Melbourne Cup Carnival. It's Emirates Stakes Day, family day, when the mums and dads go to a lot of trouble to make their young ones look absolutely terrific for a day at the races. Well, what a memorable week it's been. The owner of Rogan Josh, Wendy Green, what a delight she is. But of course, the real story was 11 Melbourne Cups for Bart Cummings with Rogan Josh. He is a genius, there's no doubt about it. Weather today, not that terrific, but come to the races anyway. 18 degrees, partly cloudy, few showers around, but it is also breaking up a little bit as well. Well, speaking of stayers, tried and true over the distance, here's Peter Donegan with his panel. Good morning.
Thank you, Tim, and good morning to you. Good morning, everyone. Yes, it is an overcast day, some fairly threatening clouds hovering over Flemington, but maybe we might have seen the worst of the weather, and we're going to be in for a wonderful day of racing. The Emirates Stakes today is amongst the most open races I have ever seen. It is an amazing race, and we have had a fair bit of rain overnight, so the track condition is all important. We'll check that out in a moment. First of all, let's take a look at the program for today. And it all begins with the Maggi Trophy, race number 1 at 11:30 through to the big event of the day, race 6, the Group 1 Emirates Stakes, over 1,600 metres at 2:45. Then the Queen Elizabeth race 8. And the curtain comes down on the Carnival with the Clevenger BBDO plate at 4:45. OK, let's go out to the track now and see how much the overnight rain has affected the famous Flemington surface. And out there are the gentlemen who've been in the commentary box for the first 3 days and will be again today. Dan Malicki and Gary Willits, a very good morning to you.
Thank you very much, Peter. As you said, a little bit of overnight rain. The track is dead. I must say it's probably still in better condition than I'd thought, but you're looking certainly at the give in the ground today. The rail is out 5 metres for the entire circumference. Track officially rated as dead, Gary.
Yes, and look, I'm really surprised the way this track has come up, down, and we're standing right in the middle of the track here, and we've got this wind. It's a westerly wind, and blowing right in the horses' faces as they come up the straight. But this wind is definitely drying this track out. The outside's definitely faster. I would say as a jockey, I wouldn't want to be leading on the fence and trying to lead all the way. I think you'll have horses getting home over the top of them. So if you like a fancy that gets back in a race, I'd like to be backing them today. I think it'll be very hard to lead.
Down the centre of the track seems to be the most unused part of the Flemington track, so I wouldn't be surprised, particularly in the bowl races, Pete, to see them shifting away from the fence and almost coming down the middle of the track in the home stretch. And Gary pointed out that the outside's certainly faster, but they may well use up half the track from the middle to the outside rail. So you're looking for horses that certainly have form. Even on a good track, don't get swayed too much, because at this stage, although they've given the track, it's certainly not rain affected, but officially rated as dead on the better side of it, and the rail is out 5 metres.
Thank you, Dan. Well done to you and to Gary Willits, especially for Gary's tipping performance on Thursday, and hopefully we might have a repetition here today. But that's pretty good news about the track. Well, time to join the illustrious panel. They've made it through Derby Day, they've made it through Cup Day, they even made it through Oaks Day, and more particularly Oaks Night. And here they are, Jenny Chapman, Richard Freedman, John Letts. Good morning.
Good morning, Pete.
Good morning.
Howdy, Pete. And nice to see that we keep it up completely out of sync with the good mornings.
Yeah, well,
tradition's been there for a while, so it's good to keep it going too, isn't it?
It's not changed.
Jen, have you done 2 sets of form for today?
Well, yes, I had to because of the prediction of rain. At the moment, it's not raining, but I just thought that we have to keep an eye on it, obviously, for the big race, the Emirates, and what a great race that is.
It is a fantastic race. Richard, I don't think I've ever seen a more open race than the Emirates today.
Well, I think we were going through this morning and there were 17 of the runners had one on rain-affected going. So, you know, there's There's every scope.
With that win on tributes in the Oaks.
It was great to see too, Pete, and you could just feel the emotion when he pulled up after the race. It was just a relief, and it was great to see.
Let's check out the scratchings for today's program here at Flemington, and it all begins with the Maggie Trophy, as I said. Race 1 at 11:30, takeout number 2 dominating, no riding changes, 11 to run. Second event, now this is a rarity in racing. Not one horse in this race has been beaten. We've got 4 first start winners and 2 unraced. So it's all clear, no riding changes, 6 running. Race number 3, Trower's Arrowfield Matriarch Stakes at 12:45, take out 17 Miss Magical, 18 Mystic Melody and 19 Robley Lass. There are no riding changes, 16 to run. Fourth event is the Sutcliffe Stakes at 1:25, scratching number 4 Keenland, no riding changes again, small field of 6. Race 5, the Hilton on the Park Sprint at 2:05, 1 Bomber Bill, 8 Cullen, 9 Harley and 11 Glamorimus come out. 1, 8, 9 and 11. That leaves a field of 9 and there are no riding changes. You can take out the emergencies from the Emirates Stakes, the big one, Group 1 at 2:45, 17 Brave Prince, 18 Evocative and 19 Western Magic. No riding changes, 16 to run. The Village Roadshow Welter, race 7 at 3:25 is clear. The rider for number 11, Joe Bananas, is Larry Cassidy, and we've got 12 running. Race 8, the Queen Elizabeth Stakes at 4:05, scratchings are number 3 Bohemian, 7 Cheviot and 8 Miss Danehill, 3, 7 and 8. And there are no riding changes, 8 to run. And the last, the Clemenger BBDO Plate at 4:45, take out number 2 Belzevere, 3 Storm Rebel, 17 Fra Diavolo and 18 Alyosha Star. The rider for number 16, Lucky Raid, should be Danny Nikolic. I believe that is not 100% official yet, but D. Nikolic will probably ride 16. And the rider for 19, Dance Music, is RS Dyer, field of 15 to run in race 9. Totes for the big one, the Emirates Stakes, and well, if you've got a pin, sharpen it up here. This could be the easiest way to pick the winner. Northern Drake back from injury, 16. Rebel, runner-up in the McKinnon, 19. Umrum, 25. LA Suez, wide throughout in the Caulfield Cup, 740. Black Bean, a winner here the other day on Derby Day, 560. Bonanova, $5 has come up the favourite, so it's 4's the field on the tote. La Zagaletta for the Freedman stable, 11.30. Nina Haraka, $10 with the 3,000 owners. That might come in a bit. Noircia, 14. Betty Beer, 21. Over the page, still plenty more chances to come. And they are Des's Dream at 21. Bebeto, the outsider of the field, at 52. Caniana, 18. Go Flash Go's got a real hope at $26. Pursuit's 33. And Strident is at $40. Now let's check the progress of the Ron Hutchinson Excellence Award going into the final day of the Carnival, and John Marshall is a narrow leader at the moment, but there are several top-class riders breathing down his neck. Jimmy Cassidy, Darren Gauci after his win on Tributes, and Brett Preble, of course, who is the jockey of the Carnival without question at the moment as far as winners are concerned. Greg Hall and Greg Childs have also polled, but Johnny Marshall, after his win in the Foster's Melbourne Cup, is a narrow leader at this stage in the Ron Hutchinson Excellence Award. Well, it's time now to head down to the betting ring and talk to the man who's been looking at all the plunges going on, Tim Gossage. As we say good morning to you, have you ever seen a more open race than this Emirates Stakes?
Certainly not, Peter. And at the start of the day, it was going to be 8 to 1 the field, so double each way odds. But speaking to leading rails bookmaker Race One a short time ago, he said Bonanova will open up about a 5 to 1 favourite. So still very good value about whatever horse you like.